don't know if I'm live or not. Oh, I'm live? I can't find my live. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with my Mevo. I don't usually have problems with it. But, earlier it kept saying the Mevo is not connected to the internet, and I don't know why it's saying that. Hi, Lori. So, hopefully we don't lose connection again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. If I do lose connection again, I will come back on my phone. So, after this live, I will put on the comments to this, all the supplies, and I also put down, what stores I bought my supplies at with the item number, so you can just punch in the number and find all the supplies. And I'm going to try to I'm going to try to put the supply list up. Hopefully I do not lose this live. There we go. Alright, so I got my supply list up, and then Susie's Reef Shop, my affiliate link to Susie's Reef Shop. Cheryl will share all my other links. Hopefully we don't lose connection again. Alright, so, in case you guys missed it, we're going to do this sign. This is from Jane's Front Door Decor. We have these wired ribbons, and we're doing a 12-inch poof, 30-inch ruffles, and a 20-inch ruffle. And we're working on a 15-inch work wreath form. So I'm just going to start, because my Mevo does not like me right now. So I'm going to zoom down a little. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I'm gonna hand down a little so you guys have a better view. And we'll get started. So I'm pulling my mesh off. I get a lot of messages about my mesh holder. Today I went out to get a bigger, wider 4-foot table. They don't make them wider. I'm gonna have to build myself a table, because I need my big mat back. So I'm just gonna, that's pretty straight. So I get a lot of messages on, what do I have my mesh on? It's the Ultimate Mesh Holder, and it's from Susie's Reef Shop on Etsy. And I have that link on the first comment, and Cheryl will share that with you too. So it holds all your mesh and your ribbons, and you can just roll it right out. Love it. So earlier I put a picture up, and I actually had different color meshes in the picture of my supplies. I did end up changing my mind, because we were going to use a green 21-inch. I believe that was in the picture. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? And I decided to go with a orange poof instead. Same colors, just different poof and ruffles. I switched them around a little. Hi, Dee. Hi, JoAnn. So we're going to do 12-inch poofs, and then I'm going to do a 30-inch ruffle with a 20-inch on top of it. And we're going to do it in every tie. So I just zip tied my first poof right in front of this tie. That way when we go around and come back, it ends right in this tie, and you can't see where you started and ended. So that's why I do that. So we're just gonna, and for a lot of people have a hard time with the poofs. If you don't have to like scroll it down in your hands, because I know a lot of you can't do that. You can just gather it up just like this, pinch it, and then put it right in your tie. Okay, so you don't have to slide it down through your hands. You can just gather it like that, make sure your sides are on the side, pinch it, and then open up your tie and put it right in there. Okay? It's the easiest way if you're having a hard time with your poofs. Poofs. Now I always think I say that funny because Lori keeps saying it. She likes how I say it. Poofs. I don't know. Anyways, we're doing 12-inch poofs, and we're going to do this all the way around. All the mesh I'm using tonight is from Craft Outlet. And you guys, I'm in a business group, Lori Jacobs, Success Path. She's from Hardworking Mom. She is Hardworking Mom. And I'm in her business group. So if you want to learn how to start your own business, your Facebook business page, an Etsy business page, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, she does it all. I also have my affiliate link for that. So make sure you go check it out. It's like 20 bucks a month. It's very cheap. And she does everything. She shows you how to do everything to start your business. So it's truly the smartest thing you could join if you want to learn all this. Especially the internet's computer stuff, because I'm not that great at it. I really don't like it. I'm just going to hire Cheryl to go do all my computer stuff. And now, by the way, Cheryl is my moderator, and she's the one that's answering as my page your questions and sharing all my links. So say hi to Cheryl. Cheryl also has her own business page called Creative Wreaths and Flowers. So make sure you check out Cheryl's page. She goes live on Mondays and Fridays. So I'm doing 12-inch poofs all the way around. What else did I want to tell you guys? Hi, Cece. Hello, hello. Hi, Marilyn. If you guys could please share my live while I'm live, I'd really appreciate that. And make sure you hit my like button. That way you're following me. Also, if you would like to know when I go live, Cheryl will put that link in for you. I'm sure she already has. You can just click on that link, type live or alert, and you would be notified when I go live. And I do lives on Tuesdays and Saturdays on Facebook, and I go live on Thursdays on YouTube. I think I got everything in. I might repeat that all later. Hi, Susan. Thank you. Hi, Shannon. Hey, girl. You guys know someone that's like into crafting, just as a hobby, or even if they're doing a business, the Ultimate Mesh Roller is the perfect Christmas present. I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with this thing. I share it with you all the time. Hi, Aunt Mary. Love you. Hi, Erin. Thanks for joining me tonight, you guys. Hi, Mary Smith from Texas. Hi, Lily. Hello, Trish. Hi, everyone. So if you're just joining, we're doing 12-inch poofs right now. Louie, honey, you can't jump up here. Oh, yeah, I guess you're trying. Come on. My dog just jumped on my lap. Hi, babies. What, you want to be on the live, too? Is that it? I can't get you nothing right now. I don't know what he wants. Okay, so now we did all the bottom, so we're just going to transition to the top. Now I'm going to go right by this tie. I'm going to jump over to this one. So make sure that your sides, see how my mesh is tucking under? Oh. Make sure your sides stay on the sides. Don't let it tuck under. I know, Nita. He's my shadow. He literally is my shadow. He follows me everywhere. I feel so bad. It's like, Louie, I have a big dog too. I'm like, go play with Max. Go downstairs. He won't. He'll just sit and stare at me all day. He just stares. He's a little obsessive. Nobody's ever loved me more than Louie. I'll say that's for sure. Thank you, Shannon. So Cheryl just put up that link saying live alerts. If you just click that, type live alert, you will get notifications for when I go live. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers, so I'm very excited about that. Followers, subscribers. Very excited. What kind of wreath? I'm making a Halloween wreath. Hi, Christy. I know, his name's Louie. He's so cute. He's not a puppy. He's actually 6, 7. How old is Louie? He looks like a puppy because he's a little dog. When he was a puppy, he was actually like a black color, black and brown. As he gets older, he gets lighter. Hi, Rosa. Thank you. What are those ties called? This is a work wreath form, Erin. It comes with the ties already on them, so you don't have to use pipe cleaners. They're already attached, and you can get them at Craft Outlet. Again, I put that link with the item numbers right up there that Cheryl's sharing with you guys. And they have them in all different colors. If you're going to use your own wreath form that doesn't have the ties attached to them, you want to do 8 ties or 10 ties on the bottom, 5 inches apart, and 8 on the top. The frame is a 15-inch that I'm using right now, Kelly. I pretty much always use 15-inch. When I first started doing wreaths, I was obsessed with the 18-inch. And I used to, you know, do the pipe cleaners and all that until I discovered the work wreath forms. And I pretty much just use these all the time. If I have a sign that's too big for them, then I'll go ahead and use an 18-inch and attach my own pipe cleaners to it. You're welcome. Hi, Marty. So if you guys that are now just joining could please share so all your friends could see and they can share and my business page name gets out there a little bit more, I'd really appreciate that. I'm also on YouTube. I go live on YouTube on Thursdays. Oh, I forgot to show Cheryl the sign I found today. I've been looking for months. Hi, Kimberly. I'm using the Ultimate Mesh Roller from Susie's Reef Shop. And my affiliate link is being shared right now from Cheryl, my moderator. So I think this is where we're ending it. So I'm going to cut this off right here. I'm going to leave about an inch so we can zip tie it to the frame. I'm going to tuck it right underneath all the other poof. I love my mesh roller. Roller holder. I'm not sure if I'm even saying it right. How are they reshipped? Well, I have 6 different shipping options. So it depends on how fast you want them. But I put them in a box, in a 24 by 24 by 8 box. And then I ship it to, or I drop it off at the post office. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Cherie. I know you did. You always do. Right? Smartest thing ever. Susie's a smart lady. Okay, so we got all these down. So this is what we have so far. And now I'm going to do, I think I did the purple and the 30. So I'm just going to move the wreath over right now because you don't visually need to see the whole thing yet. So I cut the purple ones 30 inches long. Just pull one out. I don't want to make them fray. Set it right down here. So when you're doing 30-inch ruffles, no, we didn't sell it. We didn't get the other house, Sherelle. They took the other people's offer. I mean, we weren't looking. We just went and looked at that one. And fell in love with it. But I'm doing, oh yeah, you guys, I'm doing the Parade of Home show. October, I don't want to get the dates wrong. 18th and the 25th. It's ladies' night. So if any of you guys are in my area and you want to see my wreaths, I will be at the Parade of Home show. So make sure you stop out and see me. My daughter will actually be there the first night. So we're just walking these in. Just like that with your fingers. And if you put something down at the end of it, like your remote, it just makes it easier. So I'm just going to take this one. You're welcome. Yeah, my daughter's going to do the Parade of Homes for me the first night because I will be heading to the Wreath convention. So I'm just going to put this one in here into my handy dandy holder, the Bodabra. I love it. That's also the greatest thing ever. I don't never use it to make a bow. And then I'm going to take this green mesh that's 20 inches long, and I'm going to make another ruffle, and then we're going to set it right on top of the purple one. So we're just walking this in. Hi, Carol. Hi, Emily. Yes, Emily's going to help my daughter. She told me that. Thank you, Emily. She's going to need help carrying all those wreaths. So we have a 30-inch and a 20-inch, and I'm just going to slide these up and pick them right up. Now, I've never done this way, and I've never put ruffles in every tie, so I guess we'll just see how that looks. My ties are really short. I should have got a different form. Just going to stick those right in there, right into the tie. Oh, they're so short. I'm going to push them down nice and tight. Twist it off. And I'm just going to shape it out. I'm going to trim this ruffle right here because it's fraying a little. We'll shake all that out that I just cut after. Tuck this behind. I like to shape it out, so just give me a second. I might have wanted to do those a little smaller. Alright, so that's how it's going to look. So we're just going to keep repeating this into every tie. We're going to be here a while, guys, so you might want a snack. Because I'm slow at the ruffles. Excuse me. Yes, Emily, I appreciate you helping her too, because I think they're going to pick you guys up in a golf cart. You're not allowed to pull up to the house in your car. So I got to figure this all out. I don't know how you guys are going to transport all these wreaths there. Hi, Teresa. So again, we're doing a 30-inch purple ruffle, and then we're going to put a 20-inch on top of it. I kind of wish I would have cut these 20 inches, maybe 15. Hi, Melissa. So we're just going to walk these in, just like so. And we're just gonna put these in every tie. So we're doing a 30-inch ruffle and then a 20-inch ruffle right on top of each other. We're gonna push them down, pick it up. Now, if you guys don't have that bodabra to hold your ruffle, you can use, thanks Emily, you can use a, like a paper chip clip or a, what are those called? I can't think. Clothespin. Yeah, a clothespin. To hold it. Hi, Kim. Thank you. Yes, Cheryl. A chip clip. Clothespin. But I suggest you go out and get this bodabra to hold it because it holds your rolls. It holds a lot. It comes in handy a lot when I'm making a wreath. I think I've used it for every wreath I've ever made. I'm just going to trim this piece. It's a little long. That looks cool. It looks like a big flower. Alright, so we're just going to repeat this all the way around. Or do you use credit card readers from craft shows? I did one craft show, Debbie, and it was at my camp. And they didn't have internet, so they had an ATM machine, and luckily everyone had cash. I'm going to have to use the card reader. I haven't done it yet. I have the Square one and PayPal. And the last time I tried to use the Square one, it wasn't syncing all my wreaths. Yes, Cece, it's a Halloween wreath. So we're just pushing that right down in there, and oh, I lost the shape of it. Hang on. Alright, and then we're going to do green. So we're doing 30-inch. We're doing 30-inch ruffles on top of 12-inch poofs, and then on top of the purple 30-inch ruffle, we're putting in a green 20-inch. You're welcome, Cece. So we're just walking these in. You're just scrunching it with your fingers, and you're just going to keep walking it up. My fingers are going to be tired after this. I got 18 30-inch and 18 20 inches. So I'm just going to slide that up. We're going to pinch it. We're going to open up a tie. Really wish these ties were a little longer. All the days I picked a short one. Going to put that in there, push down nice and tight, and then twist it off. And I just like to give it a little bit more shape and pull up that ruffle underneath so it's standing up more. That way you can see it. I'm going to tuck this green one underneath. You're just pretty much just shaping out your ruffle. Just like that. If you see some frays, just clip them down. Mesh is pretty good, though. It's not really fraying at all. Hi, Shelly. Okay. I don't know why I did this. It's going to take forever. If Lori was doing these ruffles, she would already be probably done with the whole bottom section and onto the top. Because she's super fast. That's okay. You guys got nothing better to do, right? Hang out with me all night. Hi, Shelly. Yeah, I need a wider 4-foot table. I'm gonna make one. I don't know why they don't make the 4-foot as wide as the 6-foot. Hi, Nancy. You finally got to AC Moore's? I went there today. I love the splatter mesh. It's so cool. I got a 21-inch roll today in the blue. I finally seen the blue. And it doesn't fray. So, because I was always buying the 10-inch meshes. And then I thought, this stuff does not fray. I'm just going to buy the 21-inch mesh, and then I could cut 10-inch pieces. You get more out of it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I think I seen Laura using the 21-inch, and I was like, duh, it doesn't fray. I'm sorry. This is really hard to grab because these ruffles are really thick, and my ties are very short. And I gotta make sure I have enough room for my ribbons and tubing. This one's gonna be a challenge. Alright, so I'm just shaping this out. I'm gonna pull that up. We'll fix the green one in a second. Let's get that back purple one all nice and shaped out. Tuck this one underneath. Pull this around. Tuck this one underneath. Pull it around. Just like that. It's pretty cool. It looks like a huge flower. I'm just going to repeat this. This one's too tall for me. Just going to cut it. Okay. Wait. That is not 30 inches. No. That one's cut wrong. It's a 15-inch. Yep, it's a 15-inch. My 21-inch phrase where I cut it. I found my 21-inch phrase where I cut it. From the splatter mesh from AC Moore's. CC, is that what you're talking about? The splatter mesh? Because that stuff does not fray. Regular 21-inch mesh does, yeah. It's like a tool. It's really cool. So again, all my mesh is from, I'm new, so I have no clue. That's okay, Cece. The AC Moore's is the only one. I mean, I think other shops are carrying it, like wreath maker shops, but as far as like stores go, real stores, AC Moore's is the only one that has that splatter mesh that I know of. And it's like tulle. I'll show you it after. I'm going to find my tie. This is a little challenging, people. Okay. So now we're going to shape the bottom one out first. Stand it up. Make sure you stand up your ruffle. Got some fur right here, so I'm just going to clip that right off. I gotta get short scissors because I have little snippers, but they lock me out. I guess I'm just not. They're childproof, and I'm like a child. They just don't like me. I'm just gonna buy little scissors. All right. Oh, lost you guys. Alright, so I know when I was cutting last time, I must have been distracted because that is not 30 inches. That's 2 of them I cut wrong. So now we're going to have a couple pieces that are short. So I think I used all my purple mesh. Way to go, Laura. Way to go. Yeah, they're not down south. They're only East Coast stores. And they don't sell online. But I know Trendy Tree is carrying that splatter mesh. I've seen it in their shop. When I went shopping and finally spent all the money, I went on my contest. I won $150 from Hardworking Mom's Trendy Tree contest. So I did go buy supplies from there. That was so exciting. I've never ever won nothing in a contest. No, all right. One year, what was those things my son used to always, those little, not go-go's. They got go-go's. I don't know. They were like little character things. I can't remember the name of them. I entered something on Facebook and I won one. But, you know, I gave it to him because they were kid things. And it was like, you know, $5, so it's very exciting. I won. Now I'm going to enter every contest. It would be nice if I won the HGTV home. Spider meshes. Oh, Craft Outlet has it now, really. Nice. I didn't know they carried that. That ruffle's not the way I want it. Well, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to open up this tie. I'm really regretting using the purple short ties because I had a purple with long ties, but it was like a different color purple. I like this one better. It's not like you're going to see it anyway, so I don't know why I didn't use it. Alright, I'm just trying to squish this down. This tie is awful short. I might have to use pipe cleaners to put my ribbons in. Alright, so let's stand up the purple mesh, your purple ruffle, stand it up in the back, shape it out, give it a cute little flower shape. And do the same thing with the green mesh. I I've never done a ruffle on a ruffle. That's pretty cool. I'm going to make this little corner shorter. Like that, how that's coming out. There we go. Is there a second choice? A second choice? What do you mean, Cece? I don't even know who you're talking to. I just seen that come up. Sorry, I just want to see something. Okay. Alright. So again, we're just repeating the same thing all the way around. It's just taking a while because I'm doubling ruffles and I'm slow at it. Okay. On mesh. Was there any other choices? Well, yeah. There's, oh, you mean the splatter mesh? What colors? I'm not sure what your question was. They have, if you're talking about the splatter mesh, they have it in red, white, blue, and I believe green. Oh, that just came up. Let me open up my tie. Yes, Cheryl sold a couple of wreaths today. Great job, Cheryl. Don't you love that cha-ching? Ouch. So this will be listed in my Etsy tomorrow. I did not go ahead and pre-list it. I like to take videos of them in the morning on the door in the daylight, so you can see exactly what it looks like outside in the daylight. And when you see that video up, it'll let you know that it's available in my Etsy. I made a skull wreath yesterday, and I listed that this morning. I love the skull ones. They're my fave. I'm gonna do another one too, cause I gotta make sure I have stuff for the Create a Home show. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to get all the wreaths, though, from the parking lot to where they need to be. I'm definitely going to make a phone call. Okay, so we got 3 more on the bottom still. It's only going to take like 2 hours to put all these ruffles in. So we're just walking them in. So we have a 12-inch poof in the orange, and then we're doing 30-inch ruffles, and then a 20-inch ruffle on top of that. And I'm putting them in my bodabber just to hold them. This pile does not feel like it's getting smaller. I love ruffles, but I'm super slow with them. And I decided to do 36 of them. Yay, go me. So if you guys want to know when I go live, just type in live or alert, or click on the link, and then type live or alert. Cheryl is sharing that link with you guys. Oh, just fell. can't find the opening. There it is. Guys, if you make this, use a work wreath form that has long ties on it. So they're a little hard to find. So you're going to shape out that back ruffle. Just keep twisting it around. I'm going to do the same with the green. Twist it right around. Just pulling it up. Just like that. See this bottom one. There it is. Scissors are so long. Okay. Sorry, guys. Laura, how do you display your wreaths? So, I have grid walls. Now, when I did my first show, it was inside, and they had picnic tables there. And it was my first time going there. I didn't have the grid walls yet. They were coming in 2 days after that. So, I just laid them all on the picnic table. And I hung a few on the walls with, you know, those white sticky things you can stick to the wall. Forgot what they're called. And you can just take them right down. But I'm going to use my grid walls, and I'm going to bring some tables. And I'll probably bring a couple wreath stands to display. I bought a poster with my logo on it. How long is your mesh? I have a 21-inch mesh for the poofs, the command hooks. Thank you, Amy. I have 21-inch for 12-inch poofs, and then I have 10-inch deco mesh in purple and green, and I cut the purple 30 inches long, and I cut the green 20 inches long. And then I'm putting a ruffle on top of a ruffle. So we're putting, actually that's the short one. That probably would have been cool if I alternated them. You guys, some of these ruffles, this isn't 30 inches long. What did I do? Whatever. We're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it because I don't know what I did. Some of them I did not cut 30. You know why? Because this mat, this little itty-bitty mat, my big one's on the other table. It's too big for this table. But this mat only goes up to 23 inches. So I had to slide it down and then do another 7, and I kept forgetting to slide it down. So, some of them are going to be a little short. I know, Cherie. I seen that. I put the wrong one on. And where's the opening? Where's my tie? Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't figured, I don't really do a lot of, I haven't yet anyways, craft shows. But I'll figure it out as I go, I guess. But I'm going to bring tables. I'm going to bring the grid walls. Well, Emily, my daughter, are doing it the first show, because I'll be out of town. So again, I know that you can't pull up. It's 9 homes that are for sale and beautifully decorated, with all the designers. They have a chef's night. I think that's on a Monday night. I'll be there on Thursdays, so it's the Parade of Home show. but I know you can't pull up to the house. So you have to transport whatever it is you're bringing and selling. So they decide that they'll transport you on a golf cart. I mean, I'm hoping they're knowing that they have to make multiple trips. Or you can bring a wagon. I'm going to kind of let my daughter figure that out. And then let me know. She'll kill me. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm hoping, I just lost my scissors. I'm hoping I sell a lot. Because I've been making wreaths and putting them away just for that show. Can I ask what your grid balls are? What are grid balls? Yeah, they're like metal. It almost looks like metal fencing, you know, with the, like, your outdoor regular fencing. And there's 3 of them, and they stand up, and you can turn them at different angles. I can show you after this live is over. I have wreaths on them set up in the guest room right now. Well, you know, after I'm done with the wreath, I can walk you over there with my Mevo. Or I'll just end it, and I'll end this live and come back on my phone. If you want. Just remind me at the end of the video if you still want me to do that, and I can show you. They sell them on Amazon. That's where I got mine. And there's 3 of them. So I got 3 panels, and you can fit 12 wreaths on those 3 panels. And I believe I paid $99 for the 3 of them. They're a little heavy though. I mean, they're made to hold wreaths. So I have 2 on the front side and 2 on the back side. So 1 panel will hold 4 wreaths. And I mean, if your wreaths are smaller, my wreaths are pretty large and full, so you might be able to fit 3 on the front and 3 on the back. But you want to make sure that you have your business cards, a thank you card, maybe a box to, if you want to make sure you add the price of the box in there though, in your price if you're bringing boxes. These boxes aren't cheap. Or a bag for them to put it in. I just ordered new business cards. I got postcards, a poster. I got a notebook that's got my logo on it, so I can keep all orders on that. And then I'm going to bring a photo album of wreaths I've already made, so they can see it. Oh, I'm sorry, can you hear me? So they can see, you know, your stuff that you've made and maybe place some orders. They're kind of a lot of work, actually. But it's worth it if you're, you know, if you sell a lot. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I talking loud enough? Cheryl? Hi, JD's. Who's JD? Do I know you? I'm just asking because everyone's got different names on here. Sometimes I know and didn't know it was that person. Yay, we finally did the bottom. Hip hip hooray. Can you put your hands up? How many wreaths do you bring with you? For the first one I did, I think I brought 25. Thanks, Cheryl. And I'm probably going to bring anywhere from 20 to 30. I don't want to bring too many because, again, I have to transport them from the car to, I don't even know how far away the house is. I just don't know. So we're going to start at the top now. But I'm going to probably bring as much as I can. And then, you know, where do you put the holder that you put in the Ruffles? The holder here. Oh, the whole, Tina, that's from, I got it at Hobby Lobby. Walmart has them. It's the Modabra. Amazon. I have that in my affiliate links that Cheryl's sharing. If you just click on it, I get a little pocket change just for sharing the link. So if you're going to buy it, please buy it from my affiliate link. Thank you, thank you. And, yeah, so... Oh, thank you, Cherie. JD's Timeline Race. I'll have to check that out. So, yeah, you want to bring as much as you can so you can try to sell them all. But, you know, make sure that, you know, especially if it's a big event, you should really bring a portfolio of your wreaths so people can see previous ones that you've made and maybe take orders. Hi, Linda. Linda, I'm trying to speak up louder, so if you can't hear me, just let me know. So we're now on the top, guys. So we're just going to open these up, stick it right down in there. Stand up that purple mesh first, shape it out. Then do your green one. I see phrase. I do not like phrase. Yeah, you just want to make sure that you got, you know, you want to sell. So, you know, you want to bring at least 20 to 30 wreaths with you, if not more, depending on how big the craft fair is. Some of them are smaller. But if you know it's a good one and it's a good size and people buy, make sure that you bring enough. Make sure you bring business cards. I get all my business cards on Vistaprint. They're very cheap. I bought 500 business cards with all my links on it. And then I got a poster. And I didn't get a huge poster, but I'm going to go order one because I want one bigger now. I got a poster. I got a coffee cup. I got a notebook with my logo on it. And I ordered 500 postcards. It has my logo on the front and they're blank on the back. That way I can put one in a box with one of my business cards. And the postcard would just say thank you for purchasing from my shop. Laura Jean. You know, personalized little touch to it. What else did I get? I don't know. I was going nuts. I wanted all the stuff that had my logo. Yes, hold on. Let me just put this one in Paul and then I'll show you. I'm sorry. I keep pushing it over. And Cheryl, tonight I'm doing 13-inch ribbons. I always do 14. 12 was too short for me, so I thought, well, let me try 13. We'll give it a try. Sometimes 14's a little long. 12 is always too short for me. So let me try a 13. I got a bunch of fray right here, so I'm just going to trim that off. And you know, when you're done, make sure that you trim all your, if you're making this, just make sure you go around and trim it. And before you go do your craft fair too, have a look over at all your wreaths and make sure you're trimming everything up so they look just nice and perfect. You'll get a lot of people saying that they think the wreaths are too much money or whatever, but they're not, so the prices are what they are. Spend a lot of time making these, searching for products, so don't listen to them. This is already heavy, and it doesn't even, well, I'm really not putting a lot of stuff into this, but believe it or not, yeah, that's like a miracle. Did I skip a tie? Oh my god, I did. I missed a tie. I was wondering why that was so spaced. Thank God I seen that. So, I don't spray any of my wreaths, Nancy. I just don't like to spray my wreaths. They can turn, especially if they're already decorated, they can turn your stuff yellow. But if you do spray your wreaths, make sure you use a gloss. Don't ever use a matte. And if you have your wreath sitting where it's getting a lot of sun on it, even though it's supposed to protect from the elements of Mother Nature, some of those sprays can turn your wreath kind of yellowish. But I don't, I mean, I think I probably maybe sprayed 2 wreaths, and they were flowers, and they were burlap. But I don't ever usually spray my wreaths. No, I do not pack in a box. I put them in my car, but I had wreaths on top of each other, and I did not like that. So I'm going to try, my husband works at a car dealership. They have cargo vans. They're really long, so I'm going to see if I can get one of them. And if not, and I just got a new car. My other car was much longer because it had 3-row car seats in it. This one does not. So it's a lot shorter. So I haven't figured that out. But I was thinking of, like, I have to put something on top. I mean, if you're going to put them on top of each other, put the heavy ones on the bottom, and then put like a plastic bag over them, and then a wreath on top. That way the mesh isn't clinging to each other. You know, if you're doing flowers, make sure your flowers are on top. But try to have the heaviest ones on the bottom. I mean, they should be fine. You're just setting them there nice and gently. And then, where do my scissors go? Transporting them, so they're not staying on top of each other forever. I haven't figured that out, though. If my husband can't get a van, I know my daughter's friend Emily is going to help her, thank God. So they'll probably have to use 2 vehicles. Because you can only fit so much, you know, and depending on how big your vehicle is. I mean, my other car inside was way bigger, so I could fit 20-something wreaths in there. This one is not. This one's a lot smaller. It's not the 3-row seating, where I would just fold all the seats down. So, that's just all sticking because I didn't notice I skipped a tie. Shoot. Now, if you guys want to make this at home, if you're going to watch this video and decide you want to try to make this, I would do the green ruffles that I did in 20-inch. I would do them 15-inch. I was gonna, and I don't know, I went with 20. I'm kind of wishing I did the 15. That way you see more of the purple underneath. just going to keep playing with this. Alright, I'll leave it alone. Frey. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, I mean, really, I don't really have a lot in this. So, the Ruffles, the mesh is really, I'm just putting a couple little pics in it and a sign. So, once we get all this done, the rest should go pretty quick. Thanks for watching me, you guys, tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing. I know I see all my regulars that I usually have when I'm live, so I really appreciate you guys always joining me. I love you all. So, make sure you share. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, I don't think I could live without my Bodabra. Hi, Loretta. Did you mention what green mesh? What green mesh? I can see it doesn't have the metallic stripe in it. You're right, it's very pretty. Yeah, this green mesh, I have the exact link. It's a poly deco mesh. It's from Craft Outlet. And I have the item number and where it's bought. Right, Cheryl's sharing that with my supply list and where I bought my supplies. Every item number to everything I'm using tonight. I have where I bought it and the item number, so it's easy for you to go purchase it. You're welcome. No. I always get people after my live, where did you buy that? Can you give me the item number? So I figured if I put it up before my live, I won't be answering questions for 4 hours. But you guys know I love you and I will answer those questions. I know when I first started doing wreaths, I didn't know a lot of the places to shop or what to purchase or, you know, what kind of mesh was what. You know, actually I'm still learning what kind of mesh. I'm not a mesh professional. I know what I like better though. Oh, I'm stuck. But I'm still learning. I think you're always learning when it comes to craft stuff, you know what I mean? There's always something new, or someone's doing something new. I just pulled on my shirt from that mesh. I see some frays, I'm just going to clip them now. Let me cut that because it's really bugging me. Actually, I can't. I can't cut it. There we go. Okay, so we did, for those who are just joining us, we did 12-inch poofs in a 21-inch mesh. And it's a deco poly. And I didn't know what deco mesh was. Really, Debbie? Yeah, I still don't know what it is. I just know it's called deco mesh. But I love poly deco mesh, or jute poly mesh. They're probably my favorite to work with. I mean, there's really not a mesh I don't like. There's some meshes that fray a lot, and I'm not, when I first started doing wreaths, like I said, I didn't know the difference between meshes, and I was using burlap a lot. God only knows why. Because it's expensive. And, hi Terry. And, you know, it's not good for you to breathe it all in, especially when you're cutting it. Do not tear your shirt up. I already did. And my other shirt I ripped last week on those closet rail things I put up. I walked by it and it grabbed my shirt and ripped it. My favorite shirt. But I don't care. I'll still wear it with that rip. There's no shame in my game. These are hard to grab when you got two on top of each other. I'll tell you that. Just push it in there. So on this one, I really wanted to use just an orange basic mesh on the bottom. And I had to use a poly because I didn't have a basic orange mesh. They're all like premium meshes. Because on this one, I knew you weren't really going to see the orange. The orange is just the base to build it up. You know, that makes it nice and full. But I knew I would be covering most of it. So I didn't want to use a good, you know, more expensive mesh on the bottom. But I didn't have a cheaper one. But you can use a cheaper mesh for your poofs because you're really not going to see it on this one. I'm going to try to show some of it when I go ahead and straighten this all out. But you're not going to see a lot of it because these curls are ruffles. Because they're so full, really do hide a lot of it. Can't tell what way that one's going. So again, just pull up on those purple ones. Get it so you can see them. Trim this one up. Check that out. This is definitely pretty full and heavy. What's the difference? What's the difference of what, Helen? How do you want to do? How deep and wide will this one be? It's pretty big, Jan. Fabric mesh feels so good. I love fabric mesh. I know hood meant to say good, right? Valia? Fabric mesh is my favorite, probably. Alright, so these are the ones that obviously I wasn't paying attention and I cut, I think, only 23 inches long. But we're going to have to use them because I don't have any more purple. And I didn't have to tell you that. You probably would have never noticed. I'm telling you, I messed up and cut these shorter because I don't have my normal mat. Mesh from Compton. Oh, that's funny. Hood mesh. I know, it's funny. I was like, wait, I think she means to say good mesh. I almost said, what's hood mesh? What? So I got to make a trip to the at-home store. Oh, because I know they got some new stuff out. I haven't been there in a few weeks, but I'm kind of like trying not to go because I know I'm gonna go broke. You know how I am. Today I went out looking for one ribbon, just one ribbon, and I spent over $100, which is cheap actually, but still. I was like, Laura, you just get that ribbon and get out. Yeah, that didn't happen. Okay, where's the tie? These ties are just so short. I knew I was doing ruffles too. I don't know why I picked this short one. And it's messing. I gotta pull my shirt up because this mesh is trying to eat it. So I'm going to go stand up the purple. mark down all these sprays I can see. I'm getting confused which roll's what because they're running into each other now. Okay, stand up over there. There we go. And I have a bunch of... Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta get this just right though. I'm picky like that. Okay, we only got a couple more. Yay. Why am I only cut? Oh, okay. Thought I was short one. I know, it does look like a flower. It really does. It's my Halloween flower. Turned. Hold on. I have not priced this out yet. I will have it in my Etsy. I usually have them up and listed by noon. I'm not that much of a morning person. I would say, let's see. Most of my wreaths run around, shoot, I knew that was going to do that, 85 to 125, and I want to say this one's probably going to be around 90 or 100, but again, I haven't, like, added, I'm just trying to calculate off my brain right now. But I'll have it listed tomorrow. Okay, I think we got one more. Yay! I've been doing Ruffles forever. Yes, it's Halloween pads. We're doing a Halloween wreath. Did the colors give it away? Okay. So we're doing 12-inch poofs, 30-inch ruffle with a 20-inch ruffle on top of that. on a 15-inch work wreath form. We have 13-inch wired ribbons, a sign from Jane's Front Door Decor. And again, I shared all my supplies with you, where I bought them, and the item numbers. Almost lost the ruffle. Last one. Hallelujah. This is a tight one. Let me get this in here. Go over. So I normally always do Poofs, Ruffle, and rolls, but I really have never done a wreath that had ruffles all the way around the Poofs. So I wanted to try it. I'm pretty much liking it. It's definitely very, very full. And heavy. It's really heavy, considering it's just mesh. Looky. I'll vacuum tomorrow. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Let's see how tall this thing is. I might even have to get a different box. Do you pay? Yes, you do. You definitely pay more for mesh when it's a better quality. So far, we're at 9 inches tall. My boxes are 8 inches. Just lovely. And this mesh really wants to tear up my shirt. So I'm just gonna try to stand up tuck out some of these poofs, so we can make the orange show a little bit more in between each one. I don't really think that's going to work. It's too full. So, again, if you're doing this wreath, just make sure you use for your poofs just a basic mesh, because you're really not going to see much of it. So don't use, like, this is a better mesh that I should have used a cheaper mesh. I just didn't have a cheaper mesh in orange. So yeah, she's pretty full. Alright, so let's start the ribbons. So you guys, I went to the store today to find purple. So you do So I did 12-inch poofs on a 15-inch work wreath form with 21-inch mesh. Then I did with 10-inch mesh in the purple. I did a 30-inch ruffle, and then and it's a deco poly mesh. And then I put a 20-inch ruffle on top of the 30-inch ruffle. So I have a 30-inch in purple with a 20-inch in green right on top of it. And now we are doing the ribbons. So I went to the store looking for purple ribbon. I really don't have a lot of purple, and I have a Christmas wreath that I need to do in purple and turquoise. And I wanted purple for this, and this is all I could find today was this sheer purple. So I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, I am going to switch this and cut down more. How wide are your Knoxes? Boxes. 24 by 24 by 8, Lena. So these I cut 13 inches long. I normally do 14 inches, but I cut them 13. So we have the little 2.5 inch on top of a 1.5 inch. And if all my ribbons are always wired. So I'm going to pinch them in the middle. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to try to open up my very short tie. Now I'm not going to untwist it. I'm just going to set it right inside there and then I'm going to twist it off. I don't know if I'm going to have enough room for tubing. And then I'm going to pull them towards me, just like that. I like all my ribbons coming out towards me. I probably should have cut these ones a little longer. Of all the days to go short was not on the day you do 30-inch ruffles. But I really wanted you to see the mesh more. So now you're going to do those ones in every other tie, and then we're going to do these ones in every other tie. Yeah, I really like my 14 inches. And Mona, I'll read that after because it's way too long for me to see it right now. So we're just going to alternate to every other tie, each one. So every other tie, every other tie. All the way around. Don't be afraid to yank on your ribbons once you got them in there. They're not going anywhere. Pull them out towards you, just like that. The only other one that I had to go with this, because, oh, I could have used, well, I did orange over here, so I didn't want to do orange. I really wanted purple, because I have green, but I didn't want to put green on green. But, because I was going to use this instead of the, I just don't think I'm going to like the green on green, so I'm just going to leave it. We're just going to roll with it. I can't see, but it just flows in place. Sabra, just go out and come back in. Or refresh your page. Reload it. Facebook doesn't like me. So, they're always messing with me when I'm live. Tina, I will send you the link to my website. It's my Etsy page. And Cheryl, again, is sharing those links. I don't know if Tina's on my live. I see her send me a message. So we're just going to do this all the way around. Really? I'm sorry. I don't know. Facebook, if there's a lot of people on, or I honestly can't explain why people. My mother tried to get on my live and said it just kept saying error and they wouldn't let her on. So I apologize. I really hate that people have problems trying to get on the live. I mean, that's the whole reason we do lives, is so you guys can watch. So we're just putting the ribbons in, and really, Pamela, I'm going to have to send Facebook a message. Now, I know I got the witches' hats at the Dollar Tree. Now, I had some really cute ones from, that's upside down. I don't want that upside down. Is the other one upside down? No. I put my witch in upside down. E.C. Moore's has really cute witch hats, the little small ones too. So if I don't like these ones, I'll probably switch it out tomorrow with the E.C. Moore. Because I am a very picky person. I can't. I gotta find purple, y'all. I'm gonna have to look at Craft Outlet. I mean, they gotta have purple, right? Like, I have summer purple, but I don't want summer purple. I want, like, a Christmassy. Oh my god, where's the tie? It's tucked in, way in the back. Come on. Are you kidding? Yeah, definitely need purple. And I would really, if anyone sees blue and green Christmas ribbon, like in one ribbon, those colors, blue and green, please message me. I know those aren't normal Christmas colors, but I really would love to find a blue and green together. And I definitely decided that 14-inch ribbon is the way I will always go. I like my ribbon to show more. So we're just pulling these out to the outside, towards you, towards me, just like that. We're just going, alternating the two ribbons back and forth. I couldn't find average today, and the ribbons have no angels. Angel ribbon. I haven't seen that either, but I wasn't looking for it, so I don't know if I would have noticed it. Yeah, sometimes you just can't find what you want. Kind of stinks. My phone thing keeps getting stuck on that. On the Wreath. Costco has blue and green ribbon. Yes, I have that one. I have that one from Costco's. It's not the color blue I need, though. I need more of a deep sky. That's more like a peacock blue. It's very pretty. I searched. I found a box way on top and climbed up there and grabbed that box because all the boxes on the bottom did not have that. And I could see it on their little display thing, that ribbon, and I thought it was so pretty. And I walked away and I turned back to look at the ribbons and I seen a box way on top. So I climbed up it, grabbed the box, which was extremely heavy, and I seen the ribbon in there and I grabbed it. So I did get that blue and green. It's very pretty. I love that ribbon. But that's more a peacock. Because I've been wanting to do my snowman. I have a lot of snowman signs, and I don't know. I ordered like 4 of them, and they're all in blue. I think I have blue ribbon with green. Really, Cheryl? You probably do, Cheryl. I'm surprised that you know you have it, though, because you never know what you have. You're a craft hoarder. Whoops, let's do these ones. So I'm also doing the outside ones. I should have put my sign on first, but I didn't. So we're just going to roll with the ribbons right now. So we're just pinching in the middle. Again, these ribbons are 13 inches long. My ribbons are from JoAnns and Craft Outlet, I believe. I have those item numbers listed at what store I got them at. I need a drink. Thank you, Cece. Yes, I did. I just did a football wreath. I did a Syracuse one. Well, Syracuse with the footballs and basketballs. And I did... what was the other one I did? The Tigers. Something Tigers. Orange and purple. But yeah, I gotta get football restarted too. Should probably bring some of those to the craft fair. Or the Creative Homes. Hi Robbie, thanks for joining. First timer, huh? Robbie, if you could please like and share my page, I'd appreciate it. If not, that's okay too. But I do appreciate you watching. We're making a Halloween wreath. And this is done with Poof and Ruffles. This thing is gigantic. And Robbie, if you would like to know when I go live, if you click the link that Laura Jean's Wreath Room is sharing, you can type live or alert, and you will get notifications when I go live. And again, if you don't want to know, that's okay too. Yeah, I really, really like the longer ribbon, guys. For sure. I'm definitely a ribbon girl. I want to see my ribbons. It's amazing, just 1 inch. Just 1 inch. Thanks, Lois. How much shorter they look just from going from a 13, from a 14 going to a 13. That witch the right way? Yes. That witch ribbon's so cute. I found that at, I think JoAnns. And I didn't really have anything to go with it at the time, but I picked it up anyways because I just thought it was adorable. And I actually forgot I had this sign. And I seen it last week, buried underneath other signs. I thought, oh, I gotta make that still. So I was going to do a Christmas tree tonight, but we'll get that done too. So this is the last ribbon. And you can put that sign on. Now my sign is from Jane's Front Door Decor, and when you order signs from Jane's, she puts the holes. You can put the holes, let her know where you want your holes, and she puts the holes in the sign for you, so that's awesome. And if you didn't do that, or you have a different metal sign you're using, and it's metal, you can use your beadsmith, and I got mine from Hobby Lobby. And it's in the jewelry department, and I believe I have it on my affiliate link, a metal hole puncher. And it puts holes right in your signs for you, as long as your sign's not super, super thick. So we're going to put the sign on. And I'm going to use, what colors wire do I have? I'm going to use silver, actually dark green. I don't know if I have enough of that. I'm going to use green. I'm not going to have enough. I gotta pick more green up. I am low on the green. So I'm just going to take my wire. I'm going to run it right through the hole. I had Jane put a hole in every corner. And I got to make this wire really long because that wreath is very tall. Did you get your business cards from? Deborah, I got them from Vistaprint. They, you can put your own logo on them, or you could choose one of their designs. Before I had a logo, I just made a design on their site. Which was cute too. But then I got a custom logo made, and I upload that onto my cards. Make sure I forgot, which I can't believe I forgot. I got all my links on there, but I forgot to put my email, which is fine because I never read my emails. That's probably why I didn't put it on there. I'm really not just an emailer. I'd rather have a text or something. Alright, I had to use, so we have 2 green and 2 silver, but I ran out of green. Yeah, but I think, for all this stuff, I got 500 business card, 500 postcards, a poster, a coffee cup, a notebook, and I got one other thing. It was $100. Oh, and I ordered the frame for the poster. It comes with different frames that you can order with it. Alright, so we got them all attached. So let's get this sign on. I usually always put my signs in the middle. So I'm just going to try to put these wires all down through. I got to stand up. So I'm just going to grab this first corner. I'm going to move the mesh out of my way. I'm going to try to separate it so we can get right close. And I'm going to attach it with the wire right around one of the reform bars on the bottom. So we're just going to slide this right over. Think about right there is good. I like it right here. So I'm not going to do it too tight. I want it to sit right on top of this mesh. I don't want to squish it right down into it. I kind of want it to sit right on top. So I'm going to twist it nice and loose. Yes, Arnaz, Cheryl will share my links with you, my affiliate links. And I'm also going to go in later. I still need to add more of my supplies onto that. I'm just starting to do that. So, she'll share those affiliate links with you. But I definitely have to add more stuff to it. Share that you can't just post them on the live. You can just copy paste the whole thing and just put it up there. That way if people are watching the live, thank you, the replay, they can also go to my affiliates. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. We do make a little bit of change off sharing our affiliate links. Not a lot, enough to buy a pack of gum or something, but you know, a pack of gum adds up. And, you know, they're thanking us for sharing all those links. And it's easy shopping for you. Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, Nancy. Thank you. Nancy, if you could like my page, I'd appreciate that. Okay. So, we're going to come... The sign is probably the biggest pain in the butt, guys, to attach. This one's not bad, thank God. Yeah, I got Susie's, I got one affiliate up there. I got Susie's mesh holder on the first comment. I'm just wrapping this wire, trying to wrap it around the bar. If I can get this mesh out of my way, it'll be a lot easier. I'll just wrap it a couple times just to secure it, and I'll definitely tighten it up in the morning. Thank you, Sue. Okay, so we got one more corner. I gotta reach down from beneath to grab that because it's too full to reach in here. There we go. Thanks, Tabby. It's Halloweeny. I started making wreaths right after, around Christmas time last year. I wasn't selling them, I was just making them. I seen a video and thought, well, I'm going to try that. I was bored. And I probably didn't try again for another month, and that's when I seen Hardworking Mom's Christmas one. And I loved it, so I said, well, I'm going to try it again. And I thought, wow, I'm not bad at this. So I just started, you know, making them around the house. And they were kind of going a lot. They were just about everywhere. And my husband actually suggested you should start selling those. And I then figured out how to do a Facebook page. Then I eventually opened up an Etsy shop. And the sign still needs to be fixed, but we'll fix that. It's on enough to show you. I'll fix it tomorrow. It's got to be tightened way more. And I probably started selling around Valentine's Day, but that's before. I was actually selling for my personal page, which is a huge no-no. Facebook will throw you off, but I did not know that, so thank God they didn't see me do that. But, you know, you really need to do lives so people know who you are and they see what you're making and what quality stuff you use. They get to know you. You're just going to love, I mean, you're afraid when you first go to do a live. It took me like 6 months to talk myself into it. And it wasn't so much that, because I'm a very social person, wasn't that, you know, I was afraid to go live. I was just afraid that no one would watch me. And I felt like, well, I'm not a teacher. I can't explain how to make a wreath. I'm still learning. And, you know, to this day, I'm still learning. But I just tell you what I'm doing. And, you know, the more you make them, the more you get better at it. I really just think Christmas and fall are just my thing. Christmas, definitely. Halloween. But I'm getting better the more I make them. I want to tighten that one corner because it's a little too loose. Okay, so we got our sign on, and now, oh, it's hot up here. I'm going to see if I can add a little tubing in these ties, and then we're going to put our witches' hats, and we're done. I'm going to heat this glue gun up, though, because those hats were falling off the little sticks that they were on. It's hot, hot, hot up here. Okay. You guys, this wreath is so full. I mean, my wreaths are pretty big, but this one's definitely wider. Alright, so I have purple tubing and green tubing. And this tubing is just from the Dollar Tree. And this purple tubing is really whack right now. I might have to open another bag because it's all kinked and squished, and I'm not even going to try to play with this. I'm going to go get a new bag. Actually, where are my scissors? Alright, so we got green. We have these little hats. The AC Moore hats were way cuter. I wish I had more of those. I don't think I do. Let me show you the difference, though. I think I got one. Got one here. Two. So, these are, I mean, they're almost the same, I guess. Yeah, they really are. Except, see, where they glued them, they did a really bad job on that. But if I stand them up, they'll be fine. Alright, let me grab purple tubing. Do I have any in this drawer? The only thing I don't think I put an item number on my list was the tubing. And I mean, I had it, but you could just punch up tubing. Alright. So I like putting tubing in my wreaths. I just do. I love tubing. Love it. So all I do with my tubing is I'm just going to make a loop and then a loop. So I have both colors together. Set that on my lap so it doesn't keep falling. And then I'm going to cut it so it looks just like an 8. We're just doing a loop and a loop. I'm just going to stick it. I'm not even going to untwist the twist ties. Oh, these are so short. I don't know if I'm going to get this in here. And I'm going to pray to God I can squeeze this enough. I don't think I can. That tie is short. Oh, you did it. So we're just going to do this in every other tie. Then we'll glue on those little hats and we will be done. You could put some ornaments in this if you'd like. I mean, I usually add tons of things to my wreaths, but this one's really full. It doesn't really need a lot, but you never know. When you see this on my video in the on my page in the morning, I always do a video in the morning of, wow, these ties are so short. I might have to glue those. Sometimes I do add things to it in the morning, so you never know. And I mean, I've even added things to wreaths that people had already paid for, just because I thought it looked nice. I know I have issues. Okay, so we're doing every other tie. So we're putting them in where the witch ribbon is. Which is very, very short. So we're doing a loop. I'll make that a little longer. A loop. And a loop. And we're just going to cut it. I'm just going to put it in every other tie all the way around. I wish I had some little orange ornaments. I don't think I do. I had black. Now I would have added, if I had, some orange, or I think I have green. You could also add some green ornaments or some orange where you don't have the tubing, or you could add it right on top of the tubing. Just gives it another little dimension of something to look at. I might not, you never know. Listen to you, Pamela. She'll get up in the morning and be like, yep, I knew she did it. She just can't stop. Okay, so we did all the way around the bottom. So now we're going to go up to the top. And I'm going to add them in the same thing on top where the witches are. I can get this tie. So I'm not untwisting any ties. Whenever I put something down, when I went from the poof to the ruffles, I did not untwist and open. I set it right on top and then twisted. Then I would go to whatever else I was adding, set it right on top of that, and then twist again. I'm never untying my ties, untwisting my ties. I used to do that. It's very time consuming and you really don't need to. Of course, you might have wanted on this one because my ties are short, but we're making it work. So I also seen at AC More, because this wreath is so full, they had witch hats that were probably, I'd say maybe 3 times the size of this, and I wish I would have picked them up today, because those would have looked really nice in this, because this is so full. Twist it. And I am never using anything but 14-inch ribbon again. Oh, I've done like 4 candy cane wreaths. I love candy canes. And I still have 4 more signs, so I'm going to do 4 more. I mean, they'll probably be the same thing, but I'm still going to make 4 more, so I can bring those to my show, too. I think I sold 3 candy canes. Oh, and I got little spiders I might add in here, too. I forgot to show you those. Look how cool those are. I got those at, Hobby Lobby. They were 40% off, and they were only $2.99. Those are big. JoAnns had cool little spiders. One spider was like this big, was $9.99. I don't care if it was 50% off. $5 for one spider. It's crazy. Oh, we didn't need any more. Okay. I wasn't even looking. Yay. Alright, so let's glue the stuff in and we will be done. So while I got these 2, I might as well use them. So I actually got 4 spiders. Now, what's good about these ones, because these ones actually stay together, is Dollar Trees comes on like a little plastic train stem. These ones are wire, so you can wrap it right around your frame. You could use your ties to wrap around it. So I'm just going to stick some of this stuff over so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to, you know what, the little holes from the sign, I think this will fit through it. Maybe not. No, it won't with the wire. I thought I could squeeze it in there. Oh, this one does. Tightly. Okay, it's just too much work to do that. I'm going to cut this down now. So I'm just going to glue. So I think I'm going to put one right here on the corner of the sign. I'm going to do a green one on the corner. And maybe we'll just do them in all the corners. Purple. Oh, look at these spiders have clips on them too. That's cool. They got little clips. See that? Those are neat. Aren't those neat? You see those? So $2.99, 50% off. They were like $1 for 2 of them. That's pretty good. Just put one there. I'm just clipping these right now, but I'm sure I'll hit them with some glue. I try not, if I don't have to use hot glue, I try not to. I might actually just wire these down tomorrow. Because I always get nervous that, you know, on a hot day, the glue will melt and your stuff will fall out. So if I can, I try to wire everything down versus hot glue. But these are really light and their things keep breaking off, so I don't want them to fall off when you get the wreath, so I will glue those. I'm going to put one over here. And I'm going to put the last spider over here. And now we can glue. Let's see if this is hot. You guys don't, I burnt myself yesterday making my skull wreath. Oh, I burnt myself bad. I thought my skin was melting. So I'm going to stick this right on the corner. Stick that right down. You get little glue webs. And then I'm going to stick, I'm going to glue this one down. Just be careful with hot glue. And I know I say that to everyone, but yet I'm always burning myself. But hot glue is no joke. My glue gun is extremely hot. So I appreciate you guys all joining me tonight. Yay. I missed my lives on Saturday and Thursday. I've just been so busy. I'm trying to close up camp, and I haven't landscaped or pulled a weed in my yard. I think I did it once this summer, where I usually did that once a week. Like, you would never see a weed in my yard. I mean, I had weed bushes out there, okay? It was crazy. I've just been busy and haven't been keeping up on things. I just feel like there's just not enough hours in the day. I gotta start getting up at like 6 in the morning. Okay, so we're just gonna add a few witch hats around. I'm just gonna randomly shove them in. I'll fix all these in the morning. I'm just gonna shove them in here for now. Actually, I'm just gonna glue them. Forget I said that. We'll glue one right here. I really like those spiders. I gotta get more of those. I really can't wait for all holiday stuff to be like 80% off. That's when it's going to be fun to shop, people. Okay. Let's do, I'm going to stick, what do we got? Purple, orange, green. Let's do another orange. Let's do another orange over here. These hats are cute though. Let's do one right here. Don't burn yourself. I'm telling that to myself, don't worry. Okay. So we got one there. I'm going to stick, how many do we got left? Actually, you know what? I'm going to go to every tie on the bottom, and I'm going to glue a hat down to it. Because I have a lot of bags of these, because they're only $1 at the dollar store. So I bought multiple bags. Figuring I could put them away till next year, but I'll just pick up more. Now when you're gluing, make sure you got your ribbons right where you want them, because once that glue's on them, they're not going to move. So I'm going to put one there. So we got green. I think I need orange. Oh, you guys, I got the cutest signs today, too. I gotta show you those. I'll show you after. Hold on. So, I got the cutest signs from... Wait till I show Cheryl what I found. I gotta show her. I'm so excited. Cheryl, where is it? Cheryl, look what I found. The only one at EC Moore. I've been looking for this for months, guys. I made a skull wreath a few months ago, and I could never find another sign. And then I got this one today at EC Moore. Isn't that so cute? It's like the stainless steel. See that? I love that. And then I got this today. Where did I get this one? Hobby Lobby? I think I got that at Hobby Lobby today. Or JoAnns. I don't remember. No, I didn't. Nope, not JoAnns. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's either Hobby Lobby or EC Moore. Or, no, you know what? I got that at my grocery store. That's right, Wegmans. I got it at Wegmans. I love that. Because I just bought the ribbons, pumpkin ribbon in those colors. So I'm very excited. Alright, so, you know, I'm just adding stuff to it. So, we're going to go over here. Fix that ribbon. Put that right down. Stick the glue right to the ribbon. Push it down without burning yourself. Okay, I'm almost done. I swear. My lives are not usually this long. My first live I ever did was 2.5 hours. Which is crazy. I would really like to make a wreath in under an hour. And I mean, I could have had my poofs already done. Because I should have, because I know how long those ruffles took. But people like to see what you're doing. Okay, so we got, I think, just a couple more. Trim the spray. I'll go around and trim this whole wreath. So we just did orange green. So I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Appreciate you guys staying out with me this long. And we're done. Yay. Now, I already got 2 open, so I'm just shoving them in somewhere. Might as well using the bags open. Alright, I'm just going to glue those down and then I'll hold it up. Ugh. Because I am sweating. I need glue stick. It's got hot, 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 hot. I almost just burnt myself. Ugh. Look, I got a blister. Can you see that? I thought I melted. It went all the way down. I thought I melted the L right off. And then I got a blister there. It fell there and then dripped there. Hurt so bad yesterday. Thank God I wasn't a lot on live because I dropped a lot of F-bombs on that one. No lie. Yay, alright, let that dry for 1 second before I hold it up. Let's unplug this. Which is here. Yay. Alright, so I'm just gonna hold my Mevo. I'm gonna turn it upwards a little. Okay. And I'll hold it up. Let me shake this off first, because now I do put backs on all my wreaths. I should probably do a back, because I always tell people that I'll do a back on my next live, and I don't. I did one on the last one, but I still get messages. Here it is. See all the little hats in there? On the right way. Yeah. Isn't that cute? I mean, look how big this is. You can hide underneath it. So if I'm going to add a back, I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to, you know, because I don't want to put a tie and stuff. I use wired ribbons to put my tie on. I just take a wired ribbon and I make sure that I'm centered with my sign. You don't want to put it on the wrong spot. So make sure you're going up the middle, which is about right here. And then I tie a wire ribbon. So I'll tie it here. Do I have the, let's see. Here, we'll just use this purple one because it's sheer and I'm not a huge sheer person. So I'm just going to take this wire ribbon, just like this. I'm going to make a knot right here. So I'm going to tie a knot. Now this one's a little heavy. Sometimes when they're heavy I double the ribbon. It should be fine though. So I'm just going to make a knot. I'm going to determine how long I want my hanger to be. About right there. So then I'm just going to cut it. I'm going to put that around the bar. I'm going to make another knot. I know my arm's in the way. I'm going to make another knot. there you have your hanger. Now, for the backs, let me correct that. So I get all my backs. This one is from, is that orange? That's red, huh? I have orange. No, that's like a, I don't know what color that is. Oh, which hat? No, do I have orange? Oh my God, you guys. Trick or treat. I should put that on the back, huh? So, I usually use the dollar store, Walmart, Big Lots has them. These are from, I got this at the Christmas tree shop. This one might not be big enough, but I'm going to use this because it's a witch wreath. The witch is in. Because people have glass doors. Some people have glass doors that they hang these on. And then that way it just looks like a finished, more polished wreath when you have a back on it. You don't want anyone to see all your ties and stuff. I mean, even if they never see the back of it, it just looks neater. This one might be small. So you could go to the inside like that. Isn't that cute? So, I'm going to set this down very carefully. So all I do is I take pipe cleaners, or not pipe cleaners, zip ties. Oh, let me point back down, sorry. Okay, hold on. So I take zip ties, just like these. Can you see okay? Because I got something going across my phone as usual. And then I take a steak knife. You could use scissors or whatever. I just use my steak knife. Now normally it goes to the outside ring. This one's a little smaller. So I'm just going to go to the inside ring. And you stab a little hole. I mean, you could poke these through without stabbing a hole probably. Maybe not. I don't even know where the hole went. Okay, so you just stick it through. You're going to go around your bar, the frame. Make sure you're around that frame, or you just attached it to nothing. And then I probably attach about 4 or 5 of them. So I'm going to do one there, one over here. Now usually the placemats are a little bigger. This one's a little smaller, but we're going to use it. I can get the zip tie in. And then you just zip tie them down all the way around. So I'm going to add one over here. I'm going to poke the hole right through there, right around the form. Zip tie it down. Now this is from the Dollar Tree. These ones are a little bit more money, but you can get them just regular solid color ones. Walmart has them for $2, and the dollar store has them for $1. Now the dollar store only carries certain colors, and I like to have, I like them to match my wreath, so I try to buy them in all colors. Bed Bath & Beyond carries them too, but I know Walmart has more choices, or the colors that the Dollar Tree doesn't. So the biggest thing when you're doing this though is you want to remember to, I don't know where my, so this one's a little, where's my little, there. To cut these zip ties. So you're going to cut the extra piece off. Just go snip them all the way down. And the biggest thing to remember is to turn those zip ties to the inside of your wreath. so they're facing inside, because it's sharper. You just cut it, and you don't want to scratch your door. So always turn them around, and then that's what it looks like. Now, normally it would go up a little higher, but we used a smaller one. That's okay. You're not gonna see it. And there we have it. I'm all done. Yay. I am done. I almost want to dance. I feel like I've been on forever. Excuse me. Oh, we could have did window pane around the bottom too, but I didn't. Okay. I'm back. I can't see what you guys are seeing. So there's something going across my phone. Can't see it. What do you want to see, Tina? You need to zoom out and show again front and back. Okay. Zoom out. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't zoom out. My bad. Sorry, guys. I forgot I zoomed in. Let me move my chair. Okay. Let's do it again. So that's the back. Now, normally my placemat would come up higher, but, you know, it's fine. So that's the back, and that's the front. I'm pricked up now. And the computer just went off. Are you serious? I can't see comments because my computer just shut off. Sorry. So sorry. I don't know why it did that. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so that was just. Thank you guys. That needs to hang on a see-through door. I know. I did one. Hi, Mandy. I did one, a beach one, and I had a anchor wreath thing on the back of it. It was so cool. I got that one, that round placemat at Wegmans with the anchor on it. That was so cool. Oh, well, I said 85 to 100, Cheryl. Thanks, Lori. Nope, Mari. Thanks, Mari. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Cece. Yes, it's very full. I gotta fix all the ribbons, though. They always get messed up when you're doing a wreath. They'll be all fixed in the morning, though. It's so big. I mean, my wreaths are usually big, but it's really big. Let me see. You turn the opposite of the camera. It's so weird. It's huge. Alright, grid wall. Who wanted to see the grid wall? She's still on? I know. The Wreath is huge. Thank you, Mari. Is Cece still on? Did she want to see it? Was it Cece? I don't remember who asked me. Yep. It's huge. Yeah, I don't think she's still on. Yes, I want to see the grid wall. Oh, Tina, you want to see the grid wall? All right, I gotta unhook. I'm going to just carry my whole Milo in there. Let's see. How am I going to do this? So I'm going to unhook this. I think this should still stay on. Nope, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to plug that back in. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm just going to take the Mevo with me. What was that? That's not what I needed. I don't know where I just unplugged. Does that feel good? No, it's plugged into it. Okay. We're going for a walk. Hold on. You're on a stand. I gotta tilt you. I can't see what you see though with my phone not near me. I don't know if it's gonna come in here. My phone might be too far away. Let me go grab my phone. Oh crap. Don't fall, Mevo. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, it's dark in this room, but... So, this is a grid wall. Shoot. So, let me set my phone. So, you have... Let me turn this up. There. So, it's got, like, these bars. I zip-tied these right to it, so I would move this, but I can't. But it's just like a grid wall. And there's 3 of them. So there's one here, and you can bend them. You can angle them. So I have 3 panels. There's one panel here, and one here. And I have 2 wreaths on each one. So there's 2 wreaths on each one. So it holds 12 wreaths. So there's 6 on the front and 6 on the back. But it looks just like that with the grids. So they call it a grid panel. Okay. I'm going to drag it back into the room. Now I got to get my Mevo back in its spot. I unplugged something. I don't know what I unplugged. Huh. Hold on. Oh. Oh, sorry, I'm up too high. Hold on, I'm going to get better. I'll fix that after. Where did that go to? I just unplugged something. Alright guys, I think I'm all done. Oh, each panel. They sell just 2 panels, or you can get 3 panels. I just bought them for that show, but I didn't get them in time, so I never actually used them, and they were down in the box. And I was running out of space to put wreaths. So I actually broke them out of the box and had to put the bed up in the guest room. It's actually standing up against the wall. So I could have somewhere to put my wreaths. You're welcome. Yeah, so there, well, no, I only have 2 on each panel. So there's 3 panels. So on one panel I have 2 on the front and 2 on the back. So you could fit 4 wreaths on one panel. My wreaths are pretty big. If you make smaller wreaths, you could put 3 on a panel. I got them on Amazon. And thank you, Mari. I got them on Amazon, and I paid $99 for the 3 panels. But you could buy 2 panels, or you could buy more. I don't know if I got that in my affiliate link. I don't think I do. I got to add that. I got to write down the stuff I got to add. But, and then on Vistaprint, see my little notebook? So I got this for my show, so I could put orders. And then I also got the postcards that look like this, my poster, and my business cards. Oh, and a coffee cup. They had so many things I just wanted out. They had like the card magnets that are like, you could stick right to your card with your logos on them. I gotta order more stuff. You have 4 panels? Yeah. Yeah, they're a little heavy though. I mean, they're not light. So, but they're definitely very handy. Even, you know, just to put your wreath somewhere. I mean, I have them everywhere. They're literally everywhere. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I got 15 in this room alone, and this room is tiny. I have them in the hallway. I have them in the guest room. I'm running out of places. I don't know what size the panels are, Sue. I'm not sure. I could go measure them. Hold on. So they're 6 feet tall and 24 inches wide. Yeah, 2 feet by 6 feet. That's pretty good. 5 panels for $150. Yes. Alright guys, I'm going to add stuff to my affiliate links tonight because I know I've got a whole bunch to add to it still. But again, you can get them on Amazon. They showed them at Lowe's, but I went to Lowe's, but they don't keep them in the store. You have to order them online, so I just purchased them through Amazon. But why is everyone saying congratulations, Susan? What happened? I missed it. Good night, Tammy. Good night, Tammy. Good night, Jacob. Yes, those ribbon racks fill up. They actually, I love them, but you can only fit one across. So I went and bought closet shelving, wire shelving, and I put them up. And yeah, I got ribbon stacked up there. But you can go like 10 back and stack them up high, and because I can only fit so many ribbon racks in a room, so I had to think of something else. Oh, the wedding. Okay, thank you. Yes, congratulations. I forgot. Yes, I forgot. That's awesome. Congratulations. Alright, you guys, I'm going to go. I will be live again on Thursday. I'm not sure what I'm making yet. I'll post it Thursday and let you know, and I will post this wreath again in the morning. I'll have a video up in the morning with the link to my Etsy. I thank you all for sharing. I thank you for watching me tonight. I love you all. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys Thursday. Bye.